Hello, all my high school football friends out there. I'm back. Buckeye Vinny here. They call me the face of high school football. This video tonight is going to be a very interesting one. This is going to be specifically a high school video from the teams from Cincinnati. And boy, when I researched this one, you talk about many powerhouse football teams in the city of Cincinnati. Let's get this started. I'm first going to start off with Cincinnati St. Xavier. This is a team, the Bombers, with 4 state championship titles under their belt. This is also a high school football team that 2019, 2020, and 2021, those 3 years amassed a record combined of 29 wins and only 8 losses. A phenomenal team. Like I said, again, when you mention high school football in Cincinnati, you have to mention Cincinnati St. Xavier. Moving on, I'm going to also mention Cincinnati Lasell Lancers. This is also a high school football team with 4 state titles. And when you mention the Lancers, you've got to mention a team that year in and year out is consistently in the playoffs. I know not long ago, maybe a year ago, the Lancers won it all in Division II. And without a doubt, this is also a team that definitely plays up. They play many Division I schools, even though being a D2 school. And let me tell you, with Cincinnati Lasell, they are always in the thick of things come Ohio high school playoff time. Moving on, I will have to mention the Cincinnati Moeller Crusaders. Again, this is a Cincinnati Moeller team, very rich in tradition football team. When you mention Moeller football, you have to go all the way back to the 70s and 80s with phenomenal, legendary coach, Jerry Faust, and just the seasons that they had under Coach Faust speaks volumes for that Cincinnati Moeller Crusader team. Moving on, I'm going to have to mention Cincinnati Winton Woods Warriors. Say that 10 times fast. This is a classic team from Cincinnati, and this is a team that just last year captured Division II state crown, winning the state title in Division II. And this is another team that in the past 3 years, 2019 they finished 6-3. 2020, they finished a phenomenal 9-1, and last year, their championship season, they finished 13-3, added up for a total of 28 wins and only 7 losses in 3 seasons. Again, Winton Woods Warriors, they are the real deal, to say the least. Moving on, all my Cincinnati high school football fans. Moving on, I'm going to now mention Cincinnati Elder Panthers. This is a team that has accumulated in their history of football over 600 career victories in their high school history, 2 state titles that they brought back to Cincinnati, and this is a team that they have legendary coach Doug Ramsey. When you mention Cincinnati Elder, you mention another rich in tradition football program. You mentioned an Elder team that is in, I believe, their stadium is in the top 10 in the state of Ohio, with the top stadium that they play in. It is called the Pit. And let me tell you, what a phenomenal record they have. When opponents go into the Pit, well, let's just say this, they do not come out winners, without a doubt. Again, Cincinnati Elder, a very rich in tradition football program, and again, a football stadium that ranks in the top 10 in the state of Ohio. Moving on, I am going to now cover Cincinnati Princeton Vikings. This is a team with 3 national state championships under their belt. And again, when you mention Princeton Viking football, this was a team that were classic in the 90s. This was a team that year in, year out would make the playoffs. And I will never forget Cincinnati Princeton playing the Warren G. Harding Raiders in 1990 for the state championship final game. Harding Raiders went on to beat Cincinnati Princeton 28-21, but nonetheless, this was a Princeton team that found themselves down by as many as 21 points and came back and made a game of it. But again, you know, when you mention Cincinnati High School, you have to mention the Princeton Vikings without a doubt. And my last team that I'm going to cover from the city of Cincinnati will be none other than Cincinnati Coleraine Cardinals. This is a team, and boy did this jump out at me. This is a team that from 2015 to 2019, 5 years of their football, they accumulated a record of 59 wins and only 9 losses in those 5 years. 2015, they finished a phenomenal 12-2. 2016, 11-1. 2017, 11-3. 2018, 14-1. And 2019, a phenomenal 11-2 record. You know, this is a team, when you look at Cincinnati Coleraine, they are explosive on offense. They've always been known to have a very physical style defense. And let me tell you, they send a lot of players in Division I, major college D1 football teams, and they send a lot of players to the pros, without a doubt. So again, these schools that I mentioned, Cincinnati St. X, Cincinnati Lasell, Cincinnati Winton Woods Warriors, Cincinnati Moeller, Cincinnati Elder Panthers, Cincinnati Princeton Vikings, and to round it out, Cincinnati Coleraine Cardinals. Again, my friends, these 7 schools that I just mentioned, phenomenal football in the city of Cincinnati. For everyone that from Cincinnati is new to my channel, please click on the subscribe button. If you like this video, which I hope you did, please click on the like button, and like always, please comment down below. And this is something I gotta say. Would you rather watch a Buckeye Vinny high school football video or watch this negative, fear-mongering media that wants to display their news? Well, I hope everyone would like to say they rather watch the Buckeye Vinny YouTube channel sports show. Like always, peace out. God bless. Buckeye Vinny's out of here.